it's a good thing, not a bad thing. Lean meat will deliver a lean product that becomes dry and chalky very easily. Likewise, fat. My favourite saying about fat, fat is nature's most potent flavour delivery device, which means you can't copy that fat with any oil, with any salt, with any chemical, with as little yield loss as possible. The knife tip is slightly pointed upwards. The blade is allowed to slide and find its own pathway. This will result in significant savings in yield loss for you. And that way again, we're managing yield. We're going to end up with more portions. Everyone can see what I'm doing? So instead of cutting, I'm actually pushing. Rendang you'll have ever made in your life. Try that cut. The silver skin, the fat, leave it intact, cook it with it, the outcome. These little gems, look at what we've got left. That little bit of silver skin adds to a collagen soup. So to do a sub-primal, I'm starting to pull that rump piece apart. The main compelling reason for doing that is this rump steak is what we call a multi-muscle secondary cut. That means that the happen is to make sure that you cut the meat against the fibre. Remove that small amount of silver skin using our new technique. As I said earlier, my favourite way to cook red meat is grilling it. Anything with fat on is an added bonus, but we need to make that accessible for the customer. If you like fat, you like steak, we want to crisp up that fat. So the first and most important rule is make sure the pan's hot. We don't need oil in the pan. I've just done that to make sure we've got a surface. And believe me, whether you're cooking a steak or a stir fry, oil the meat, not the pan. That way you're not using excessive meat. And if the fire extinguishers go off, then everyone gets wet. I wasn't here.
Is it on?
Maybe we could ask the kitchen to turn on the fans, yeah. We really want to crisp up that fat. We also really want to get the flavour of the fat in the pan.
It's working. It's working, but it's just going slow.
Alright, might drop that down a bit in temperature. Quickly while we're there. Incidentally, we've got some extra virgin olive oil here, but that's just a waste of money. Just a normal olive oil, normal bit of butter, even a vegetable oil is by far better. That in fact will have too strong a flavour for that meat. So just save yourself money. Keep the extra virgin for the salads and for your breads, and use something cheaper. Get a few bits going in there, we should be right. Move around with it. Rule of thumb with cooking a steak: if it's under a ½ inch, we can cook it in the pan very successfully. We cook it on one side to develop the charcoal, the crust on the outside. That's a part of the eating pleasure, the crust. If it's any thicker, we would crust the steak in the pan and move it into the oven to finish the cooking. The less aggressive heat, you're going to have a more even doneness with the cooked outcome. But for now, all we're doing is looking at, we're going to turn this product once, and at this point, I'm just waiting for the first beads of perspiration to show on the outside of the.
Kemudian untuk dekati dekat pantry, ini ada food tasting dari Chef Ivan dan sambil menunggu David cooking. Di sini ada food tasting untuk teman-teman lagi, untuk teman-teman media bisa kami mengundang di sebelah kanan pantry untuk mencicipi dari Chef Ivan. Silakan untuk bisa difoto, bisa dicicipi. Di protein untuk yang jenjang ya. Ada yang buat keton dayung, juga ada 4 macam di sini minced beefnya. Nah, kalau tortilla ini kita minced beef yang kategori B, ya. Ini untuk anak-anak high protein. Yang kedua yang kategori A, ya. Ini biasa kita jadi itu ada 4 macam di sini. Jadi masing-masing itu punya tekstur yang berbeda-beda, punya nutrien sama protein yang berbeda. Oke, terima kasih chef. Sekali lagi untuk teman-teman media, di sini ada 4 macam. Ada high unsaturated fat, itu suitable for ketogenic dan weight gain. Ada juga low fat, suitable for female, managing obesity and weight watchers, high cholesterol protein. Sama chef Dewi mungkin sambil cooking kayak gini, ada pertanyaan? Kita coba, oke. They're waiting to give it a try to taste the meat. Tidak usah buru-buru, semuanya akan dapat. Everyone will get a piece of it, right, David? Everything.
Look at that, just deliciousness, right? Delicious. It's the first one we can get going. Have a little taster.
Ini silakan dicoba lagi nih. Ada pertanyaan lagi mungkin yang penasaran? Ada teman-teman pertanyaan atau enggak yang pengen mencoba? Setelah dicoba mungkin bisa sharing juga apa produknya? Buat teman-teman media nanti tetap di ruangan di sini, dan para tamu undangan nanti kita akan masuk ke ini ya, aula sebelah kanan saya.